Everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. What a week it has been. What about 2 weeks it's been? Okay, now you see, okay, we have a slightly different setup tonight. I have Storm 2012 in the background running tech services just in case because I have a limited connection and his is less limited than mine. We're working on the Crystal Network, but it ain't quite ready yet. Okay, and I don't have the uh, I don't have the little gray guys working on it yet. Maybe. So, but yeah, I've got some tech stuff. Hey Tim, welcome back to the Quantum Show, man. And I wanted to go over tonight. Well, originally it was going to be the non-human report and just talking about the Bigfoot conference again. But things happen right at the very last minute. And I can't ignore these things, right? All right, something that happened. Hey Renee, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming by. But there are a few things I am going to go over the non-human report, but I got to go to this stuff that's in my face right now. So car stuff, right? Now, y'all know if you've been watching my shorts and you hear me talk here and there that I've been doing a lot of car maintenance and repairs, etc. Well, I've been fixing up this Mercury Topaz. Hey Raven, welcome back. I've been fixing up this Mercury Topaz and it's in really good shape now. So lo and behold, uh my roommate's car threw a rod. Bad. It's done. Right through the block. So there's that. Well, I happen to have 3 cars, and it is just a no-brainer to say, "Here are the keys. It's ready. It's road ready." I drove it to work the other day, and hey, Rachel, welcome back, Obi2. Let me go through and say hi to everybody. Hey, there's Obi2. We got Renee coming back. Raven is here. Tim is here, and I know Storm is here. He's in the background. He hasn't put anything in the chat yet, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. He's here. And thanks everybody. Okay, sound check good. Y'all know the script better than I do. Hey, Lynn. Lynn is here also. All right. Thank you all for coming in. I'm going over the things that have happened in the past little while. I'm talking hours. Okay. When I made this decision, this is going to sound really random, and that's exactly what it is. It's random because that's how the quantum works, right? It seems that's how it works. Here's the deal. I needed I made the decision to let my roommate use this car, right? And he's got things to do too. So it's like, did I make the right decision? Here's how I know I did. All right. Now, this is me. This is just me. Okay. There are. This is the craziest thing. But what else? What would it be if it wasn't, right? I bought a pack of lighters a few days ago. Okay. You notice one is missing. One is missing out of there. And I wasn't looking when I opened it and got one out. And I thought, am I on the right track? Is this the right thing to do? Well, this is the color I pulled out. Light blue. Light blue, that means I'm on the right track. That is a good color. That is the color of quantum. Literally, that's divinity. Okay, so apparently I'm on the right track. Other colors are dark blue, black, gray, and red, all of which have different connotations to them, right? So yeah, I just reached in. I wasn't even looking at the package, and I wasn't trying to do this. I wasn't like giving myself a card pull with different color lighters, right? I pulled it out, and it was the light blue one. That tells me of the ones that it could have been, it was Schrodinger's lighter at this point. I pulled out the light blue. That's divinity. That means I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Okay. And call me crazy if you want. It's irrelevant, crazy or not. Because somebody wants to call me, hey, that's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. That's crazy. I'm like, let's talk about the world right now. And I'm the crazy one for using divination with Bic lighters. I'm the crazy one. All this stuff going on in the world, and I'm the crazy one. Okay, whatever. So, Tim saying I use black lighters exclusively. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. But was that signs that I'm on the right track, you know? And I don't use black lighters exclusively. When I skip the lighter and go to have coffee, yeah, normally. I don't have a fancy one right now. I had one. I made several. I was selling several when I was doing printing basically full time. I would sell several with logos, and it was fun. But that is just showing me that I'm on the right track. Because you know why I let the dude use the car? I don't necessarily like this person, right? But and I was justifying it on both sides, both times, right? I was justifying in my head to do it and not to do it, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is what? Don't look at it like that. Don't look at it with pure logic. Look at it with compassion. Start with compassion, and it was the right thing to do. I think it's the right thing to do. And I said, hey, here are the keys. It's got this. I told him anything about it, right? First thing to happen, he goes to this, and okay, let me lead up the events. He has his mechanic buddy come up and verify his car is no good anymore. It has a blown rod. And the mechanic mentions that he has an old Bronco 2 for sale. And I'm thinking, wow, I didn't think anything about it at the time. Then, and things go on, right? And then the first thing I say, here are the keys, here are the issues, the things you need to watch out for. The first thing that happens when he goes out, somebody offers to buy it at the gas station. What? Really? And I've been thinking about getting another car, okay, a different one. I've been thinking about getting a different one, but this one needed to go somewhere. Talk about manifestation, right? And here comes, I did not know this Bronco 2 existed. If y'all aren't familiar, let me go ahead and bring up a picture of a Bronco 2. It's a Ford. And it is a smaller one, okay? And this one, I think, looks like this. I'm not sure. What? No, my mouse is being crazy. No. Oi. Here we go. This is fine. I think it looks like this one. I'm not quite sure, right? But this is not the car show. This is just that one, right? I think it looks like this. But I'm not sure what it looks like. I don't know anything about it. But how funny is that have been thinking about getting rid of this and getting either a Ranger or uh, a Mustang. Where I want the Mustang, I need the Ranger. I need a truck. And well, hey Storm, let me go ahead. Well, whatever. I need a truck. I want a Mustang. I love a Ford. Sorry. Yeah, that's what the haters all say. All right. And I don't it's not the ball. I used to replace the egg yolk perfectly. It doesn't do that. It's a laser mouse. So right. Bronco 2 is a similar body style early 70s Bronco box cab. Right. It's a Ranger it's a covered Ranger. And I really like it. Right. I really like them. I've always liked them. And I'm talking to this. Well, I've sent the mechanic a message, but what are the odds of that car being available, me not having the means, and boop, here comes somebody who wants to buy this car I have, and the thing that I'm looking at, it's not expensive. It's right around the same price as what I would. Well, it would be an even trade, right? It would be even. The guy would buy the Topaz, I would buy the Bronco, even. I'm not looking to make a profit. And I think that's the edge that I have. I'm not looking to make a profit, right? Well, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, they do have great engines, but I can't find one for sale in my price range. So, and I don't really know what my price range is. I'm kind of waiting for that to come around. Yeah, Toyotas make great trucks, but those aren't really available right now. And welcome back to the show, Joe. Welcome back to the chat. Alrighty then. Well, that is what happened. And then the lighter. Hey, Storm, I'm going to take you out of studio. It's not going to kick you off, but okay. So I'm going to do that. Let me just see. Remove. You're still there. It's just background. Okay. Because I mean, pop in anytime. You have the keys to it, right? So that'll work. Let me get this out of here. Free up whatever bandwidth I got. Alrighty then. Well, so it seems like okay. It seems like I'm on the right track and things are looking in the right direction. The little signs, I'm matching vibrations. You know what I mean? Okay, well, that's that. And it just seems like uh, the first time he drove it anywhere, he gets a purchase offer, name and number and everything. He left a good message, the guy who offered to buy it. And that's a sign. I know how to, when you're into this stuff, you learn how to read events that happen to you. And I have learned how to read the events surrounding everything. Okay. And I'm not claiming credit. I'm just saying I'm seeing this is what I see, and this is how I see things are happening. So I think I'm doing right. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave that alone. We're done. I'm done with that for now. Not that I'm worried about, keeping a schedule or anything, but moving on. That was just really interesting thing, and it keeps everything moving, keeps everybody going. And the fact that I'm starting from compassion instead of uh, selfishness and protecting myself, it's not really about that for me. It really isn't. So, yeah, I am going to talk about the non-human report. I did a non-human report because at the Bigfoot conference this past week, I saw two beings. They appeared to be teenage girls, like 13, 14, probably 14 looking in age. but they were the same person. One was taller, and that was the only literally the only difference between looking at these guys, right? The synchronicity is amazing. The way that things have worked out, I'm not programming. I guess I am. I am programming reality, right? Because you're right, the synchronicity is amazing. And but yeah, and I can't ignore it. Me being who I am, can't ignore it. And I love it when people say, "You're crazy." I'm like, "Look at the world, and I'm the crazy one." So, but anyway, back to the non-human report, right? The review of the non-human report. I reviewed it. Oh, this was so awesome, right? Shout out Alien Girl Amy on Alien Girl 111 Good Morning UFO. Link in the description it should be in the description. And her documentary has debuted. You know what? I will leave a link to that after the show, and I'm going to put it in here right now. I'm going to put a link in here right now to Amy's documentary, the UFO Twitter documentary. It was good. It's a really good one. But you know what? It's very comprehensive, and it wraps up all this all the ufology stuff lately. And she did a really good job on it. She spent a lot of time on it. The channel is Good Morning UFO. The channel is already listed. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to, yeah, this is it right here. I was hoping I would make it in as part of it, but I'm not strictly ufology. So that's okay. So I recommend, even if you have to leave here, go watch this documentary. All right. Hey, Diane. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. Good to see you. Okay. Link is for directly to the show is in the chat room. Please copy paste that link, save it for later because and it's one of those things you can listen to and not have to look at so you can be doing other things while you listen to it. Put it on your ear pods, put it on the radio, whatever. It's she did a great job. She did a great job. I was not in the documentary, but I was in the preview, and that's where she let me do the original non-human report before I did any kind of digging, right? And I'm still waiting on some information because you know what? It could have been I was mistaken. They could have been paternal twins, right? They looked about the same age, and one of them looked like they had some kind of a mental handicap because walking like walking wrong. Her arms were being held differently, but they looked identical. It was, I want to say it was the craziest thing, but it wasn't. It was like crazy appearing to be normal. You know what I mean? Where you can know something's not quite right here. So, but you know what? I'm going to show Amy's show, but let me get it the right way first. Hold on, getting there. It's YouTube, so I have to, put up with the. I'm going to get the title screen up for everyone. It's a really good one. Done. Just you know what? It's on par with yeah. It's right on par with any of the documentaries that have been shown. Let's see if we can do this with this new setup, right? I don't know if there will be sound or not. Probably not. There it is. This is the beginning of it. I have permission to show this stuff, okay? I do have permission to show this. She has given me permission verbally, so I need an email or something I can copy paste if YouTube wants it, right? Is there sound? Is there any sound? The what? Yeah, very, very well done. You know what? It's right on par with all these documentaries that are out there. Here's one that it's on par with, right? On par. No sound. Okay, well, I'm not really trying to show her video anyway. This is on par. Her work is on par with these guys. This is okay, what is it? I can't think of names right now. Small Town Monsters, right on par with it, okay? For completeness, production values, and they're a big outfit, right? Amy is neck and neck with those guys, and I'm really happy that I got to see it. Okay, no sound. I wasn't really here to show Amy's documentary, but I did wanna point it out, right? Quality is on point, alright? The content on point. 5 stars. 5 quantums for UFO Twitter documentary. 5 quantums. She is definitely certified quantum. Okay, yeah. Um, there would be no sound, so go watch it. Do the buy me a coffee. All of it helps, right? Everything these YouTubers do, including me, everything goes back to the show. This camera came from buy me a coffee. It literally did, you know? So, anyway, I wanted to say that, and I got to debut my report, the on the face of it report, just the, initial report. It was like a minute long, but these beings, I'm gonna say girls for now, because they appear to be teenage girls, 13, 14 years old, maybe 15, and, oh, it's might be messing up my stuff here. Um, but anyway, yeah, definitely get, these 2, here's what happened. And it's fresh on my mind still because it's Saturday and it's last week. It was literally last week. I had seen them walking around and they were always very close to someone. I mean, physically close. Now, these are a bunch of people who don't know each other. You keep your distance, right? Well, these 2, they weren't necessarily close to each other, but they were close to someone. Like they were a shadow or stuck to them or something. And I didn't think about it. I didn't that did not tip me off, right? I just noticed, huh? And they were both wearing light gray shirts, best of my knowledge. I looked through all the pictures I took. They're not in any of them. Dang it. They're not in any of the pictures I took. Light gray shirts, light blue classic track shorts, the kind with the slit that goes up like that, up to the waistline. Classic shorts. I didn't make note of any shoes. They appeared to be Caucasian white girls, right? But they had these tight curly hair, poofy, very tight, like a perm, except even tighter than a perm. And right, but the people they were standing next to didn't seem to mind. However, I was I was on the side. I can sketch this out for you too. A really easy sketch, right? Hey, Shingoji, I'm going back over the non-human report. Having you tell something to your what you remember would be great. but I'm just describing the situation right now, right? When those girls got in front of me like that. Okay, there was a column. Okay, this is the setup. This is where they were right now. This is the visual part of the show, right? This is where they were. I was standing right here. See the little Q right there? Can you see that? That was where the quantum show was. I was right there, and I was listening to the stage. Now, remember, eyesight. Here's the stage. Eyesight was. Now I'm setting it up a little bit. I'm the Q. I'm the little black dot between the two A's for alien. And the tall one, oops, got in front of me right there, right? So I just said, "Oh, how rude." And I turned around. There's the other one standing right behind me. Right behind me, just like that. So in my head, I went, "You're rude too." So I went to stand back here. Okay. I went to stand behind the column where I could still keep them in line if I could see, right? Okay, Shin, thanks. Yeah, they were creepy if you're not used to it. Very creepy if you're not used to it. And okay, Shin was there with me. Now, keep in mind, Shin is right here. Okay? That's G for Godzilla, right? Right. Pickpockets do that sort of thing. But these they were too obvious for me. Now remember, he's standing over here, right? Sorry to dance it around like that. He's standing over here. He's seeing all of this where I am. He saw all of it. He's up here. He saw all of it. And then he was kind of looking at his phone because he wasn't really interested in the person at the moment that was up there. And I understand, that's fine. So he was kind of like not really paying attention. He was doing this number. And he saw that girl stand in front of me. And he saw me go around because I saw him standing there. And he was like halfway paying attention to the presentation. And then I looked around, they were there. I looked around, they weren't there. And I'm like, So I went back to him. I wasn't really interested in the presentation either. It was old information. So I was like, yeah, well, there's nothing here. And I was like, hey, you see those two girls, the twins or whatever? We didn't think nothing about them until this point, right? He goes, yeah, I saw them standing there. I'm like, which way did they go? He goes, well, I don't remember watching them walk away. I don't remember seeing them leave. I'm like, okay. He goes this way. And I should have been on alert. I should have been wearing my chest cam. I had it. I should have been wearing it. I should have broke out the phone camera, but that's the way it works sometimes. I mean, you're into a topic, you're into doing something, and then something weird happens. You're not ready to process that, if you know what I mean, right? I'll give you an example. These British ghost hunter people, they were going to a haunted place and they were looking for ghosts. They were so focused on ghosts. And they had like the most potato camera, but whatever, right? They had the camera and they were in their car. I watched this on their video. I'm not going to link because here's what they did, right? They're in their car, they're recording as they're driving, and it's about old Android quality camera, right? Not Apple, not nice, not GoPro. And they he films out the windshield like this. Like, whoa, is that a UFO? It was a UFO. It looked like the Phoenix Lights in England. And they were like, oh wow. Well, anyway, we're looking for ghosts. I'm like, yo, I get on there. I'm like, yo, you found a UFO looking for ghosts. Why did you not stop for the UFO? You just said, oh, well, this is not on our plan for today. So we're just gonna go on. That's kind of the mindset I was in. I was trying to watch this thing, and I'm kind of single-minded, obsessive, OCD with it. So I don't like to let myself get distracted. But this was something I should have been paying attention to, and I wasn't. So I should have been recording. I should have gone and talked to them. I should have said, "Hey, on the spot interview, this is perfect. Aliens at the Bigfoot conference. It's perfect." And so yeah, and then okay, he saw that they weren't there, and he said, "Well, I'm going to go this way," and I'm like, "Keep a lookout, take pictures." And he was also very single-minded at the moment, so he didn't get his camera out or nothing, or maybe he did. I don't know. I don't think. Shen, did you? I don't remember you getting your camera out. I should have. And he said, "Yeah, I saw them as I was walking, and it's a pretty good walk, right? Not a football field, but a pretty good walk from where we were to the door where he was going." He said he saw them once, and then they were gone, like as if, oh, they walked away, right? Right. Then he saw them way far away, and and like, how did they get there? And way far away over there, always just standing, looking around, or just standing there. So, yeah, he says he never had the chance. Yeah, I know. Exactly, right? Right? I didn't think I had the chance either. So I need to be more on the ball, right? Hey, Samantha, welcome back. I didn't see you come in. You're listening while driving. Thank you. There is a visual part to the show. Go back later, right? Okay. Be careful driving. Thank you for coming in, Samantha. It's always great to see you in the chat. All right. So that is the review of the non-human report. And I never saw them again after that, right? Never saw them again after that. And that is, I feel like I dropped the ball. I should have been recording. I had 2 phones with cameras on me, right? I should have been recording. I should have been recording everything because there was a lot to see. There were 2 Men in Black cosplayers. They were funny, dressed like the Matrix. I didn't get pictures of them, but other people did. And yeah, he was definitely not a real Men in Black or a real FBI agent because he was in we happened to be in the bathroom at the same time. He's legit human, okay? He's not part of the he was an interesting part because where missing 41 where Pilates goes, the FBI goes. No one knows why. Right. Next year we'll both be better prepared. I am going to Oh, speaking of preparation, after that, I did some preparation. So remember when I was talking about getting an LBE? I picked up it's almost like the official ufology vest. It's a fishing vest. So I'll be able to hook cameras and stuff to it, hook all kinds of stuff to it, up here, down here. Yeah, perfect. Put some stuff on here. Hell, I'll put a droid with a camera. This is like almost the official ufology vest. Look at, I mean, all the Even Ancient Aliens wears these, right? So, and it's just a nice big vented hunting fishing vest, pockets to keep stuff, places to keep cameras on your chest. Perfect. I can add things to it and not worry about it. And it was cheap, so it's good. So yeah, I'm probably still gonna add. Well, you don't use badges when you're staying low profile. I don't have a ufology badge. I don't think they exist. I could probably get a quantum show badge made up, but yeah, no badges, no badges. Low profile is the way to go in ufology because for some reason, as crazy and nutty as the world is, you start talking about aliens, you're even crazier and nuttier than everything else. I'm like, how does that even work? But yeah, I'm gonna be, and what I can do with that is add straps, add things as needed. So I'll be able to be geared up, have the camera on, have it recording, have it positionable, and all that stuff. Oh, well, yeah, then I'm not gonna try to hide it. I don't need to hide it. I'll just wear it. Let it be a chest cam. I want people to know I'm not full disclosure. It's a keyword for ufology. Full disclosure. I don't mind if they see something like now, not this one, but if they see something like this on there, they're gonna know this is a little camera I got. This one is it doesn't work, right? This is just a prop now. I'm not trying to be low profile. I want to be high profile. I want everyone to see, hey, you're being recorded. I'm a YouTuber. I'm gonna get a quantum. I'm gonna make one of these into like this is what I do. Yeah, I got it in hard copy. I got it in hard copy. And this is the show logo. This is a misprint. Yeah, the top got cut off a little bit. That's what makes this a misprint. Okay, well, if I want to dress like Superman, I'll do that. I'm not going to do that. Right. Uh full profile. I I mean, I want everyone to know, "Hey, I'm a YouTuber. You talk to me, you're going to be online, right?" I might get a shirt that says, you know, talking to me is like a in user license agreement that has it printed on a shirt. But whatever. So they can see that's what this is about, right? Like you have the whatever, talking to me will be constitutes permission. You are on camera. Everything is being recorded. Trust no one. I want to believe all that stuff on a t-shirt, right? So I want to be full profile, and I want people. I'm not going to wear a big thing, but I thought about. I wanted to get the badge holder for the convention. I wanted to make one. They had one for the gold access members, like the VIPs and stuff like that. But uh, I'm not up for paying to be able to talk to these guys because if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. That's the quantum show. That's the way it happens. If it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. And um, so that's a little update, a gear update. I can throw that on. Tick, 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 tick. Cameras, recorders, sensors, everything can go right onto it. Perfect. And if I need anything in the attachment points, I can put them on there. So there's that. And where was I? I was talking about the non-human report. Yeah, and I should have been taking pictures. Never saw them after that. Never, and I didn't notice them with any adults because they were obviously too young, right? Oh, okay. Well, would you like to come on right now? Fix your lighting, turn the light on in the back like we had it, and just do this. And if you want to come on, you can come on right now. I'd love to have you because I got like 20 minutes. Okay, we'll talk about okay, not tonight. All right, cool. Now remember, it's all in your interpretation of events. With me, the blue lighter could just be a blue lighter. It means nothing, but it does. That's random chance that I picked out the blue one, the light blue divinity color, other than all the other ones. I'm not going to go through all the. Oh, well, okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah, it's late up there. It's 10:45, and you got to wake up early. His time, I believe. I don't know. Maybe it's earlier. I don't know, but it wouldn't be. Yeah, Expedition Quantum. Are we going somewhere? Are we coming back? We'll find out when we get there or not. That's what the quantum expedition quantum is. That's how that works. It's not what, you know, ride or die. It's are we going or not? Have we been there? Are we already there? And literally it's most of the time it's we're already there. So it's not where we go. It's really hard to explain, right? But anyway, Bigfoot conference was it was good, generally. It was good. I didn't get to talk to Pilates personally, but that's okay. The gold members wanted to, and they're all a bunch of fanboys. And I wanted to, yeah, okay. That could mean something. If you think of it, that could mean something. Purple is a different kind of divinity, but it's still divinity, right? Red and blue, purple, definitely something like that, right? But I get to okay, the show, I mean, the conference was good. I didn't get to talk to the people like I wanted to, but that's okay. Things happen the way they happen because of the way they happen, right? I never got to talk to them, the small town monsters guys. Very little. They're so busy, and they get all the fanboys after them. Let me tell you. And those alien girls, the girls, I'm still waiting for some information. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure they're aliens. Yep, I'm pretty sure they were aliens. Oh, and one of the great things we did, right? We were talking about Dogman, me and Tim Goji. We were talking about Dogman, and we were walking in a particular area, and I get loud. I have caught myself getting louder because I'm projecting so this microphone can hear me, and it's kind of affecting everything I do. I'm not trying to do it, but I get excited, like I get excited here in real life, right? And I go, dogmen are all aliens. They're aliens. Dogmen are aliens. They're all aliens. They're not from here. They're aliens. And nobody looked at me funny. And I thought, yep, these are my people. Yeah. Hey, if the quantum is anything, it's funny. Okay. The quantum realms or anything, they're funny. Because who can make this stuff up? I can't. This is real life happening. You get the real deep thought things, but then you got the lighter side, and it's mostly lighter side. And it depends on how you look at it. If you let it be something to bother you, it will. If you let it be something to amuse you, it also will. So, yeah. And that all went down up there. But yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this last little while to talk about Amy's documentary. She has gone over, she did it the right way too, right? She got permission. from all these people, written permission. You can't do anything on YouTube like a big presentation without written permission if you're going to use anybody. She did all that. She did all the work, right? Oh, you know what? This is something I totally forgot. Shingoji has said it. Like and subscribe if you're here, you're quantum, because you could be anywhere, but you ended up here. And so that makes you quantum. Of all the internet, of all the places, you ended up here. So like and subscribe. Thank you for coming to the Quantum Show. And oh, another update. I'm starting another channel. It's 3% Productions. Let me get this. I'm starting another channel. It's with the American Legion, right? So it is a music channel, believe it or not. Okay. I am going to put the link in the description and in the show and the chat room right now, right? It is a music channel. 3% Productions. It's brand new. I started it yesterday. And what it is the Legion members, to include Rick, they want to make music and they want to tell stories. And it's a storytelling music. It's a music thing. Okay. This is the social. I'm going to be handling some of the social media of it. There's the link right there. Be sure to go there. Please subscribe. I'm asking you to subscribe, show interest, and more hardware will be gotten for that endeavor. It's going to be a straight up music channel, right? Yeah, we shall see about that. But the music channel is 3% Productions. So go there. Please like and subscribe. Watch a few of the videos. I got a ton of material, but it takes so long to upload. I'm doing as much as I can for the moment. Okay. I'm handling YouTube and there's going to be some Instagram. And it's right now, it's videos and shorts, backstage stuff, because they haven't made any formal recordings yet. And thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. I'm trying to get the word out. So I need to send that over to the Legion managers, because I'm not one, right? I'm a member, but I'm not leadership. I'm just a member. And I'm going to go over and say, hey, this is what I have so far. And of course, everybody's going to come up with suggestions and ideas, and I'm going to juggle as many of them as I can. Thank you, Tim, for subscribing. And I urge all of you, thank you, Storm, thank you for subscribing. Now, right now is backstage stuff. It's shorts. It's backstage talking that will, you know, we buy these records and albums. Thank you, Shin. Awesome. We got 3. That's 3. We're almost to 1,000. We're only 997, 998, 97 away from 1,000. Woohoo. Okay. Okay, I'm not in the VFW up here. I'm in the American Legion, but that's 2 different offices, I guess. Thank you, Rachel. That's one more towards 1,000. Awesome. All right. Cool. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, like I said, right now it's backstage stuff. It's folk music type things, but on a honky tonk side kind of flavor to it, because that's who's doing it, right? And I'm helping by making some recordings and giving some suggestions, because I am not. Thank you, Renee. Awesome. So that's 5 people. I'm 995 away from 1,000. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. We're almost there. Only 995 to go. So let me see. What is it? What does it say? 7 subscribers. I got 3% Productions has 7 subscribers. I will show this one, right? There it is. 3%. I'm not in the videos. I'm not in the videos. I'm doing the tech for them. I have the hardware, I have the camera, and I know how to make things, right? And online. I know how to make things online. Like I made this channel. Yeah, I made this channel. So that is that. And I'm very happy. Well, they're enthusiastic about it. And they were like, when I first talked to them, they were like, we need to cut an album. We need to get signed. I'm like, whoa, it doesn't work like that necessarily anymore. You don't need mainstream coverage to become mainstream because so many people are doing social media as their mainstream of everything. Hello, Wardove, you're not like on Elektra Records or MGM. You're on what you're on. I'm not on any of that stuff. I'm on here and Facebook, and that's it, right? But I feel like I've hit the big time. I really do. Well, I believe in it. You know what? I believe in it. And it takes, I don't know, I think I've got a little bit of an edge. I think about a little bit of an edge. We're independent. Right. Independent. And this is an independent production also. So please definitely do. It's a music channel and it's going to be all original music. Right. The no covers this time because YouTube hates cover music, other people's music. They hate that. But these guys, they're making their own music. They're making their own lyrics. They're playing it on real instruments. Not to say that electronic might not be used later, but it's for real now. And yeah, we have an independent artist as a registered user already. She's got a big following on Instagram. She sells everything's about streaming. So they're going to do that. I'm going to try to help them do that. I'm not even really familiar with that. Tim, you are, you're very familiar with how to do streams. By the way, I told them about you and I think I sent them some links in an email. Yeah, definitely originals are the way to go because when you do a cover of someone else's song, yeah, it's good for a minute, but it has no staying power because you always end up going back to the original artist, you know, uh, except for Johnny Cash, except for that one, right? That is the one exception. Johnny Cash Dirt, that's a Nine Inch Nails song. Johnny Cash took that song and made it better. He really, that is the one exception I will give to making your own music. Johnny Cash covered Nine Inch Nails Dirt, and he did it so much better because Hurt, my bad. I'm thinking of the lyrics, right? The lyrics are Empire of Dirt, but the song is Hurt. Johnny Cash Hurt was a Nine Inch Nails song. Believe it or not, it was an industrial metal song. Johnny Cash took it, put his magic touch to it, and it became a better song. Even the guys from Nails said that's his song now. They even said that. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't take much, but yeah, Trent Reznor loved it and even had him on. Right. Right. I remember hearing about that. I was never able to go see him, but yeah, originals are the way to go. Right. It was the last track on down. Now that album was a cool album. I really like that album. Right. But anyway, going back to 3% Productions, I did get it. I've gotten it started. I've taken some pictures. I haven't put in. I'm gonna do, like I said, YouTube and Instagram, and we're gonna I've got a bunch of shorts. There's shorts on there. There's a handful of material there right now, and I'll be doing this updating weekly. Probably on scene while I'm there while they're recording. There will be a few lives. We'll see what happens, and I'm not exactly going to take lead on production for music because here was my major contribution. If you listen to one of the long songs, here you hear this. I was a metronome. That was my major contribution, and it didn't override. It didn't intrude on the music, right? I was literally standing there. We didn't have a metronome, and I know now it was like an app on your phone, but I was literally well, I was literally in time. So because they kept missing a beat, right? And I was like, I don't need a metronome. I don't have a metronome. I didn't think about the app. What can I do? I may be playing a tambourine. Who knows? All right. Thank you, Shin. Thanks for coming by. And yeah, the show is pretty much over here too. I got like 3 minutes left, 4 minutes left before it's coffee break time. And thanks for coming by. Thank you for subscribing to 3%. Thank you so much. Watch for more material coming out, and there will be a descriptions, just like I do this one. Links. There will be links, descriptions, credits given uh on the about page of the YouTube channel. Okay. And any kind of bio that these guys want to give. This is a grassroots effort. All right. This is definitely a grassroots effort. And yeah. So I'm glad you stopped by also, man. So thank you so much. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Thanks, everybody. It is coffee break time. I think we had a pretty comprehensive show. We covered the non human report, touched on the Bigfoot conference, went over how to tell you're on the right track of stuff, and 3% Productions, and and then Amy's UFO Twitter documentary, by the way, still awesome, and 3% Productions. I think I did pretty good this time. Stayed on topic with a little bit of variation. If we stayed on script, we would be not it wouldn't be the Quantum Show. It would probably be Ancient Aliens, and I ain't doing that. Like we're just talking about, do the original material. This is the most original material you will ever see. Because I don't even know what's going to happen. I didn't know today was going to happen. Yeah. Okay. Quantum Show documentary. Hmm. Coming to a theater near you. Hey, Joe. Okay. Yeah. I can't compete with that mainstream stuff, but welcome back. I am actually wrapping up the show, the solo. Thank you, Raven. Thanks everybody for coming by. And oh, wait a minute. Tim says, I definitely recommend you offer some of that biography writing to the AI. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that would be pretty good. I got ChatGPT on the Apple. Okay, anyway, that's been the Quantum Show solo for this time. We covered a bunch of stuff. I think we did really good, and we're manifesting. Now I'm manifesting, pushing them buttons. Where is it? Where is it? Pushing buttons. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Got to push those buttons and signing out.